Yeah. Good afternoon, and welcome to Through the Static. I am your host, Stephen the Medium, and with me is my handsome co-host. Who are you again?
I am right now. I'm laughing at you because
it's only me, right? I take a sip of water
just before,
and right when I take a sip of water, Elix's water. What do? I suck down a lemon seed and then have to spit it out right before I'm saying good afternoon.
and he looks at me like, "Mira, like what am I supposed to do?"
But Coach Elix is in the house.
I
right?
am here, yes, sir.
And Mark is producing. I don't see the feed. Do you?
Yeah, I see it. It's there.
It is?
Yes.
How come mine's not on?
We're here.
Okay.
We're there. We're live.
Okay.
So just focus on
I'm
the
good.
show.
Okay,
it's
good.
Gonna be
So,
here.
We're so excited because we are here, and we haven't been here in the studio. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We haven't been in the studio in a long time, so it's really exciting to be here. You know that the energy. Are you all right? I don't know what's going on.
I'm looking at. I'm just.
You're looking at me.
Yeah.
To the. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's like I'm
Because
drunk.
even
it's
the,
like I'm
the-
drinking,
the
but I'm not drinking.
The cameras are like, because you're so, I don't know if you drank a little too much coffee today, but the cameras are like just so crazy
They're
about
bouncing around.
Yeah, they're bouncing around.
I don't know. Or maybe because I did this and just
Yes,
being crazy.
yes.
So okay, maybe I should start over. So welcome everybody. It's Wednesday afternoon Through the Static. We got to see Jim, the manager of WARA, and we hope he feels better because he's got a little flu going on. Consuelo is in the lobby, Elix's mom, with us. And after the show, because we like Mark so much that we're going home with him.
No, we like his mom so much.
Oh, is that it?
We're going to go home with her.
So I love it. We're going to, since we're up here, this is going to be like such a great time after the show. We're picking up food. We're bringing food to Mark and his parents, Miss Ellie and Papa, and me and Elix and Consuelo, Elix's mom. We're going to have some dinner over there. So
That's
how cool
right.
is that?
It's awesome.
I
can't wait. I'm already hungry. So
Me too, even thinking about the food. So, Elix, how are you?
I'm awesome.
What's going on?
Live, it's going on.
Live?
Yes.
Yeah, we're live.
No, live.
Oh, live.
Live.
Life and live.
Exactly.
Both going
that's
on,
what's
right?
going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited because we are heading to Puerto Rico next week to bring my mom.
Yes. We're leaving
So I'm
Monday.
very happy about that.
Monday morning at 6 a.m. And
Yes, that's pretty early.
You know, isn't it so cool though that it really is? You forget cameras are on, even though we don't do this a lot and we haven't been in the studios. Like I forget.
You forget. Yes, he forget. He's like making sure which one is on and like posing. Yeah, but he forgets.
That is not true.
You forget nothing.
That is
not
true.
one thing.
Mark looks like he's looking at an etch-a-sketch.
I don't know
He's
what's
like
going on over there.
moving
with
it
him,
around and whatnot.
I was trying to get your feed up here off of Facebook, and it was being a little difficult.
And it's good?
But yes.
Yeah, I have.
Mark handles it all, right?
You
Mark
look
handles it all.
wonderful.
And you know, the great thing, too, is that when we do the show remotely, it's so much more difficult for Mark to join in. So he's here, and with a press of a button, Mark just appears verbally, vocally, and he has his gay Ben & Jerry's tie-dye shirt on, right?
Yes.
And it's looking good.
Yep.
Looking good. So
They use this to get the camera square.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the color chart for the cameras. Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that, but move along,
I
Betty.
was just thinking 3 gays in a room. I mean, that should be like a poem or something, shouldn't it? Like 3 rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why I'm so giddy. I know I'm always giddy, but I'm off. I'm just off today.
That's not.
Is it just the usual Steven?
Well, that's not off.
Well,
for
I don't
you, that's on.
Well, that's
Absolutely.
true. You know, the coolest thing too about being here is like people just walking by and they see the station, they see the microphones, they see the headphones, and usually, like, especially if they're on the side of the street, because they literally can look right in and they do a double take and people wave. It's pretty cool. So right?
Right. Oh my God.
If someone's
Mark,
listening to
I don't
this
know
show,
what he's drinking today, but whatever you're drinking, I want some of that.
but if someone's listening for the first time, they're probably saying, "What is this show? Like, what are these two doing, right? Or what is the guy doing? I don't know."
Don't bring me in.
Well, you're part of it, Elix.
I'm here.
You're part of it. So,
Stephen?
yes,
Yeah.
I have a little something for you.
you do. Is it a present?
Yes.
I love presents.
Well, an audio present.
okay,
Good. Let's
Goes back to last week, okay?
okay,
I think you'll like this.
okay.
Let me see if I can get it going here. Ah, rats.
Yes, I love shopping.
Hold on a second.
I can't wait to.
Do you have
hear
any idea
this
what he's
is.
doing?
I have no idea what this is.
Continue
about.
on for a moment.
Oh, he's saying
I'll
talk
be
amongst
right-
Talk
yourselves.
amongst
Yeah,
yourselves.
just talk amongst
Yes,
yourselves.
just among yourself.
And-
I'll be right with you here.
He'll get whatever it is he's
Yeah,
getting.
So listen. So you can call in for a reading today. 508.
Okay, here we go.
222
1320.
Shana na 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 na. Shana na na na. With everything.
Is that the Brady Bunch?
Yes. What?
You do realize that he had an erotic dream last week, so
When it's time to change, you've got to rearrange.
oh my God.
This is the best.
Well, Elix, it kind of goes with your guest from last week.
Well, it does. It does. But people that may not have listened to your show
Yes.
that are listening now are like, what's the deal? And on your show, I save all my good stuff for your show.
Yes.
That's what it is. I told Elix that I had a dream the night before, and I was sitting in a theater with Elix.
an erotic dream.
What? I never said.
Well, that's what it was.
I didn't say it was a
Well.
no. I was sitting in a theater,
Okay.
the back of the theater, and Robert Reed, Mike Brady from the Brady Bunch, when he was younger, he was very handsome. He was sitting next to me, and he wanted to hold my hand, but he didn't want people to know, so he grabbed my hand and then put our hands.
Where did he put it?
And I'm drinking in between the cushions so that nobody could see. Mark's gonna leave.
Yeah.
So nobody could see our hands, but I was holding hands with Robert Reed. I'm just
Okay.
saying, Mike Brady. So Carol, you're on your way out. I'm just.
So tonight there'll be part 2 of that dream. Let's see where they go after that, listening to that music. Tune in Friday for Get a Grip with Coach Elix, and you'll hear part 2 of Steven's
listen, and
dream.
and part 2 may be with Sam the Butcher. I don't know.
Who never- I don't
if
know.
I guess if you don't know Brady Bunch, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do, I'm sure you're laughing. So Mark, I love that. That's pretty funny. And my favorite show ever. I still have the Brady Bunch lunchbox and the thermos that I had when I was a little boy. Still have it. It's upstairs with a lot of Brady Bunch memorabilia. They used to do baseball cards. They had Brady Bunch. I mean, there's a lot of them. I don't have all of them, but I have got that. Elix, how much memorabilia do I have of Brady Bunch? It's a lot, right?
How much? I mean, I don't even know how to answer that question because we could have a museum of stuff, not just Brady Bunch. I mean, we're talking just everything and then some.
Absolutely. I have the Flintstones playset, and it's complete when I was a boy, too. It's the one, they had one that was like in the 60s. I don't have that. But there was one that came like in the 80s, but it's a really cool, and I like that one because it's colored as opposed to the one in the 60s. There's no color to the little figures, but you put all the houses together. I did that. One day Elix came home from work, and I told him to come upstairs, and I had the whole placemat in all the houses and all the characters all set up. And I asked if you wanted to play,
and I said no.
He walked out of the room. I don't get it.
I'm more interested in some of the collectibles that you have that are actually very pricey. like the Beanie Babies. I know for a fact that you have Beanie Babies that we can get thousands of dollars for. And I don't know why you haven't put them on sale yet.
Well, I don't know why you are jumping over the Flintstones, because am I correct in saying that Fred Flintstone was like your favorite, right?
Yes, I know. When I was 6 years old. So
yeah, but you
that's
carried
the difference.
But you
Steven.
carried Fred all around
When
right?
I was 6 years old. That's the difference. You still carry, the Barbie, that you...
Yeah, because I have a Ken or a Bobby in my pocket. No, I mean, I was just curious, like if you came and sat down, if you would have immediately went to Fred to move Fred, as opposed to like Betty or Wilmer or Bonnie, or Dino or Hoppy. I could keep going on and on and on. Pebbles, Bam Bam, right? I'm just curious. Fred was your favorite, so... So you mean to tell me if I came home this week and I had like this really cute, like Fred Flintstone, I found like stuffed animal, you wouldn't like keep it in your office or like it?
Steven, no. No, I was 6 years old, 7 maybe. Who knows?
So what would you do? Just throw it out?
Well, just like most kids do. They play when you're a kid, you play with toys.
No. If I brought one to you now,
no.
I'm thinking
you're not the norm.
I'm gonna have to test this.
I'm just saying you are not the norm. So don't compare you to anyone else. I was gonna say me, but to anyone else for that matter. You are not the norm. You are really an exception.
Well, you know what?
Nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Well, listen. Going on 30 years, the two of us. That's why it works, right?
That's the yin and the yang.
Exactly. It's
that's the normal over here and something else.
A bit more yin than yang.
I'd say yes.
As right as the show's starting, Elix like ducks quickly as I spit a lemon seed like out of my mouth.
And he looks at me like, mira, like do something. I'm like, what? What am I supposed to do? Like, oh my God,
listen,
help
this is
me.
what happens when we come live, right?
Yes.
Everybody can see us, and we have to have a good time because, listen, the one thing that I always say as a medium when I do readings is that I want the person to be in a better place than they are when they start. I want them to be in a happier, in a more joyful, a greater place. And I want the same and I know you do the same, Elix, when we do your show, right? We want people to come here and just not have to think and just laugh and just have a...
When they listen to you, they'll laugh and laugh and laugh. By the way, you didn't tell people this. You did say to the Facebook Live when we went to the bank just now, and he's fighting with the monitor and like literally hitting the monitor and looking at me like, what's happening? What's happening? It's not working. No, Steven, did you put the code in? Okay, I forgot. I'm like, oh my God, Steven.
Well, as I said to Facebook Live people who I love, as I love the listeners today, is that I think my sole reason and purpose to go to law school, as you know, Elix, pass the bar on the first time, is to then, in those situations, say, but I'm an attorney, right?
Yeah,
there's some kind of offset, right?
And thank God for that. I mean, listen, thank God you are also a pretty face because I'm telling you.
With nice hair.
That's
Don't
true.
forget, nice hair.
Very, very nice hair. I have so many more stories, people. So, if you want more, just DM me and I'll tell you there's a hell of a lot more to talk about.
No, thank you. People, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him at all. So, you know what? I think we're going to take our first break. And when I come back, I am going to do what I love doing. I'm going to start taking your phone calls. So 508-222-1320. Call me so I can connect you with your loved ones and we'll have a lot of fun. So we will be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. You know, if you're watching in Facebook Live, with the music can't play for various reasons, but you also miss the jamming. Like, you know, I'm always dancing to this, sitting in my seat, just doing some moves, right? So, all right, let me go to the first caller. Hi, this is Steven.
Hi,
Who's this?
this is Jane.
Hi, Jane. How are you?
Okay.
Good,
It's
Jane.
nice talking to you.
It's so great talking to you too. So Jane, the first thing I will tell you is there is there's like a mom and a dad energy stepping forward. I don't know if this is mom, dad, grandmother, grandfather, but I'm going to get to it in a second. But Jane, somebody keeps talking about the celebration or the birthday or the anniversary that's really close. You got something really close.
It could be a couple of things. My father just passed, 39 years in April,
Wow.
and there's going to be a wedding in October.
Wow. No, so this is dad. Did you say 39 years?
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God. I love that he wants to be, make sure you know that he's stepping forward, Jane. And I knew I had a mom and a dad. So if mom's still here, then, your mother is here, right?
No, she's gone too.
Well, I would have never guessed that. She's got a really, really close connection with you. Who was the teacher?
The teacher, no one I know.
Okay, Jane, keep it with you. So your both mom and dad keep talking about it feels like somebody thought about teaching or thought about wanting to be a teacher. It's connected to music. I hear music. There's something piano or did you ever play something when you were younger, even if it was short lived?
No, never.
So Jane, is it you and a sibling or is it two siblings?
I have two siblings.
Okay, got it. So it's just your mom and dad. I asked how many kids, and I couldn't tell if you were part of the two or there were two others. Jane, your mother is looking at you like, the music, hello? Did somebody in spirit, someone, auntie, mommy, someone's played the piano. There's a piano player.
My mother used to sing on the radio when she was younger, like 13, during World War II, like before that.
I love that. No wonder why your mother's screaming at me to scream at you. Like, what? Wasn't she getting that? I love that. And Jane, who's got the A? Ann, middle name, first name, A.
My father's name is Anthony.
Anthony, I knew it was an A-N. So know that dad and mom are just letting you know that they're both here, as you know. You know, your mom is so excited that you actually validated that when she was that young, and that's pretty cool. I just said to your mother, that's cool that you sing at 13 years old. And, your mother is very humble. Your mother just looked at me and said, "No, it was nothing." And your father said it was something. It was definitely something. Did your father smoke?
Yes.
I can smell as I'm tuning into him. I can just smell.
Both of them did.
Oh wow, that's probably why I'm smelling cigarette smoke. And your father and mother keep talking about something with the finger. Jane, do you remember somebody either like slicing a finger, like the tip of the finger, or someone's finger is deformed or like different or broke and it didn't set right? That your mom and dad are laughing and keep saying, you have a brother?
Yes.
Is he here?
Yes, both of them are here.
It's connected to one of your brothers, and they keep showing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's not a finger; it's a leg. It's a leg.
Was the leg amputated or a part of it?
No. He was born in a toilet, and they had to break his legs when he was younger.
Oh yeah.
What? I missed the beginning part of that, Jane. What was that?
He was born in a toilet, and it was in the 60s, and they had to break his legs and put him in a cast.
Oh my God! Did his leg heal 100%?
Yes, he's fine. Yes, but he had to have a cast till he was like maybe 1.5, 2 years old.
Oh my God! I think it's a double validation because I think your dad is giving that your father or mother, I can't tell. One of them has a very sense of humor because someone just yelled out, finger, not leg. So just make sure, Jane, you keep that with, there's something with someone's finger. I don't know what it is. But it feels like there's a mocking on it or something is different with someone's finger. So just make sure you keep it with you. Your mom just said, my daughter knows. You're also connected. You connect very, very easily, Jane.
Yes.
Very. I love that you know that. That's pretty cool. Your mom, what is she? I don't know if I've ever seen what she's doing. Your mother keeps. What is she doing? Is there like a really like a prize photo, like a photo that is your favorite of like your mother or you or your father?
I have a couple of pictures that are my favorite of my dad and of myself.
Yeah, the reason why I'm asking is because I've never seen Spirit do this, but I couldn't tell if it was your mother or father grabbing the photo and like putting it on their chest, like just meaning.
I put a photo of my dad's coffin when he died of myself, my high school picture.
Oh, on like in his coffin on him?
Yes, in his hands.
Oh my God. I love the fact that he's bringing that up, Jane. That was 39 years ago.
I couldn't go. I was too heartbroken, and I told my brothers to put it in the coffin with him.
Oh, Jane, you're giving me goose pimples and goosebumps. This is so amazing that your dad wanted to bring up. I kept seeing the photo on me. I've never seen that before. And what a beautiful validation, Jane, to let you know how much he loves you, how much your mother loves you. And your father just said, Janie. I don't know who's calling you Janie. Just make sure you watch the signs. Watch for the signs. You get them all the time, Jane.
Yesterday I got signed 222-333-444.
I love it. I love it. So you're in good shape and good condition, and it's just a great way to remind you that they're still with you and how much they love you, Jane. You've got such a beautiful spirit, a beautiful energy, and the last thing I'll say to you is your father and mother just said they made sure you got through because it's not easy to get through to these lines. And both of them just said, tell Jane we made it happen. So I'm going to leave you with that. Lots of love to you, Jane.
I'm seeing cardinals too outside my window watching.
I love that. I love that. What a beautiful, beautiful sign. And it's all about love, Jane. It's just all about love. Thank you. You have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love Jane. Let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hi, it's Paula.
Hi, Paula. I'm going to have to really up my game to match Jane's reading. That was pretty wild. I love that you're calling. Jane, I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing. There's a guy walking by the street, and is your father crossed?
Yeah.
Your father just made me look at him and put him in a suit. Do you remember anybody in a particular suit or military suit, either for crossing or a picture of? It feels like. Well, let me ask you: was your father in the military?
He was in his country. Yeah.
Do you have a picture of him in his getup, his uniform, fatigues?
I don't have it. No, my sister does.
Oh, so somebody has it. Got it. Your dad is very, very excited about that. I love when Spirit does that and just like changes. Like I looked at that guy and he was like in a whole different outfit. It's so cool. And Teresa, Tommy, who's the T?
I have a nephew, Tom.
So, but he's here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love when Spirit, like in this case, is it your mom who's crossed, or is your mom here?
My mom's crossed.
Your mother. There's no way I could end this conversation without you knowing your mom's here, Paula. Your mother just looked at me like, that's not happening. I love how your mother is pretty much controlling the radio station, and she's controlling Mark like he's not breaking. So know that mom is also stepping 12. What's 12?
Oh, she passed on October 12th.
Wow. This is your mom?
Yes.
Wow. So Mama wants to. Wow. I'm like, wow. You just get right to the point here, so let you know that she's with you. She's giving you the biggest hug. And I we're in the studio, so I don't know if people can, if you're seeing me or what people are seeing, but I got my arms out, and your mother just keeps giving you this big, big hug. And, much like Jane, Paula, but different than Jane, because your mother just said, my daughter is very connected, but she doesn't keep remembering or trusting that she's very connected as much as Jane, the first caller. Why your mom says that, Paula, is to say, honey, make sure you remember that the signs, we send you signs, a lot of signs, and you get them. And your mother keeps talking about a shrub or a tree or a plant. What is she talking about? Like, did someone take over? Like, did she have house plants? Or was there a tree planted for somebody? Or why does your mother keep talking about shrubs or trees or plants?
My sister has a plant of hers that's still alive.
Wow, that would be it, Paula. That's really important. I don't know. Your mother just showed me like a Christmas cactus, like a flowering something that flowers. If it's not the one that your mom and your sister has,
is.
what?
It's a poinsettia she got for Christmas.
Oh my God!
Oh,
wow, Paula!
My
Wow,
God.
I knew it was a Christmas one. So wow, your mom is screaming like, "Yes, it's me, and so is Dad and everybody else. And unfortunately, I got to take a break, Paula. I'm going to leave you with that. But let me just tell you something. When you hang up with me, you stop wherever you are and just envision and think that at the same time your mom and dad are on both sides of you, hugging you and giving you this big, big hug, and it's just all love. It's so strong, it actually, you can feel it in your heart. That's how much they love you, Paula. You're such a good soul too. And thank you for letting me do this. And
Thank you.
I'll leave you with lots of love for that. And we'll be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium with my lovely, handsome co-host. Who are you?
Coach Elix.
Coach Elix is sitting right next to me. If you come on Facebook Live or WARA's YouTube channel, you get to see us, and you get to see Mark, and you get to see his fancy shirt. Just saying. He steals the show, Elix. We're both in blue, and all right. I guess I should stop and take the next.
He's more gay than a picnic basket today. Just saying.
Let me go to the next call. I just snorted
again.
I snorted again. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hi, this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good too, and I'm so excited to get to speak to you. And I promise I won't snort again. We're just having too good of a time here.
I'm a snorter, so I get it.
I love you, Carrie. I love you.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, exactly. Only us snorters can feel that. So, well, my God, you got, Carrie. You are. This doesn't happen a lot, but oh my Lord, are you? There's so many people here. You know, Carrie. Let me just quickly start with this. I don't get this a lot, but you are an old soul, like a real old soul, because I can just talking to you, I can see and hear all your past lives. That's what an old soul is that you connect to your past lives. I don't know if you know that, if anyone's ever said that to you, but you are. That is a very rare. It's like when we're gifted or we have some kind of connection to spirit. You know, that is the old soul thing is very rare. So I'm very impressed with you, Carrie. Just saying. So let me switch to who's the A?
Anne.
Who's Anne?
My mom.
Well, is Mom crossed?
No.
She is crossed. You said, right?
No, she's here.
Oh, she's here. Got it. So the reason why I almost said she is because, and she's not going anywhere, Carrie. Let me be clear. She's not going anywhere.
No, we're not letting her go anywhere.
No, your grandmother. So, but your mom's mom is crossed, right?
Yes. Yep.
She just said my daughter's close. Do you guys live together or live near each other?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Got it. Your grandmother is very funny. She said, "No, Stephen, you don't understand. Like really close, So,
close to her or close to me?
Close to you.
Confused.
To you.
Okay, my mom is close to me.
Yes. But is she also geographically close to you?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. That's what your grandmother's just saying that she loves the rose. What's the rose? Rose. Roses are red. When I get when I get rose, Carrie, name of somebody, or someone took a rose from a service, rosaries. There's something with what sounds like a rose.
I do not know.
Make sure you keep Bill. Who's the B? Who's B connected to you? First name.
Which one?
What was that?
Who's speaking louder?
What was that?
I said, which one? Who's speaking louder?
Why, is there more than one?
Yeah, there's lots of beef. Yes.
Okay, got it. Well, if it sounds like Barbara.
Okay, so Bob is my dad, and Barbara is his mom, my grandma.
Oh my God! Wow. We're just going right through the family, I guess.
Yep.
Carrie, that's pretty wild. But is Dad here?
No.
He's in spirit.
He's yep.
I should not even have asked that because the first thing he does is show me him standing behind your mother. And why does your father keep talking about a necklace or a chain or a pendant? There's some. Your mother doesn't, or you don't wear. Wait a minute. Was your father cremated?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what this is. Was there a conversation or discussion of possibly doing something with some of the ashes?
Yeah, at some point. I'm sure there, different people had different ideas.
Well, the reason your dad's just bringing that up, and your dad wants to bring that up just to say whatever your mom, you, family decide, he just loves you guys so much that and supports you guys that he's always there. But your father's interesting. He's also a man of like in spirit, he's a man of little words. And I mean that in the sense that he's got like a privacy element to him. Like he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to share a lot, even though he's very, very excited about you being here and that you get to tell mom. And there's also a Maura or Michael, Mary. Who's the M?
Probably Mary.
Who's Mary?
My mother-in-law.
But she's in spirit, right?
Correct.
Got it. She wants to let you know that and there's a George. They're not stopping, Carrie. There's a George or Jim or John also stepping forward or validating somebody here. But when your mother-in-law stepped, who's got the 2 kids?
I do.
Did you have to think about that?
I'm like, well, there's what I mean, like that. Yeah, I have 2 kids.
I got it.
So I also had 2 kids, so I was trying to think whether it was like them talking or me.
I love that. But your husband is still here, right?
My husband is, yeah.
Yeah, your mother-in-law just keeps pointing and validating. And there's a really strong father energy too. Oh, he's one of 2?
No, I have 2 with her son.
Right, got it. But there's a father on his side too. I don't know if his father's also crossed. There's a father energy stepping forward. And I'll tell you, Carrie, what's with the cars? I see cars. Someone ever work like in an auto dealer, or someone just buy a car? Someone doing something with the car? Someone loves cars?
I don't. Nothing like stands out like crazy to me.
Keep it with your husband's side. Your mother-in-law just said that's her saying that. It's her. So it's on your husband's side.
Husband's driving her car.
Your husband's driving her car?
My son is driving her car.
Oh my God, that's the car. I love that. And I love that your mother-in-law wants to give that as a beautiful validation. It's just, again, it's everybody just letting you know how much they love you, how much they're with you. And I got to leave you with that, Carrie. Thank you so much for letting me do this.
But I have to tell you real quick, as you're talking to me, a cardinal just flew right in front of me, and that's definitely my dad. So
I love it. Oh my God, Carrie, thank you for sharing that. I love that. I love that in real time your dad gets to do that. That is the coolest thing. I love it. And listen, lot of love to you, Carrie.
So fun. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, bye-bye. And let me go to the next caller. Time goes by too quick on this station. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hey, Steven. It's Denise. How are you?
Sydney?
No, Denise.
Oh, Denise. God, where did I get Sydney from?
I don't know. Call me Sydney. That's fine.
No, but Denise, if I said that, there is there someone's long dream to go to Australia? Did someone go to Australia?
Nah, not that I know of, no.
So Denise, there's somebody then with an S name, Living Cross, that sounds like that's why am I hearing birds, or do you have birds around you?
Yeah, actually, I have birds right here, and there was just a cardinal sitting right at my bird feeder.
I love another one. This is so cool. Make sure though you don't let go of the. I am telling you, there's something with Australia. Kangaroos, koala bears, something. I didn't say Sydney for. That's not a mistake for you, Denise. So just make sure you keep it with you, Denise. Did someone build like their own house that's either living or crossed connected to you?
My husband and I built a house like 26, 27 years ago.
You know, I bring that up because everyone in spirit wants to give that as a huge compliment. There's certain things that spirit get very excited about, and I mean it's a huge accomplishment if you get to build your own house. But spirit wants to. Dad, is it dad energy? Is your father here or crossed?
My father is here. My father-in-law's crossed.
So then it's probably Bob B name B. I keep hearing Bert, Bob, Brian. There's a B connected, either living or crossed, Denise. Just make sure you keep it with you. When your father-in-law just stepped forward, he just showed me 4. So is there 4 kids? Is there something in April, the 4th of a month? It could be on either side, but there's something. I know we just passed April, but just also keep. No, this is definitely your father-in-law side. There's
I just had a wedding anniversary. The
in April?
27th of April.
Oh,
Yeah, the
look, happy
27th.
anniversary.
Thank you.
That's what it is. That's what your father-in-law wants to give as a validation. But with the building of the house, though, there's also somebody, Denise, that is very good with wood. Somebody connected or was good with wood that could make things out of wood. I can hear a chainsaw, or I can hear like a saw. Somebody, and I don't mean that they're good, that they could build a house, but somebody on your side or your husband's side was really, really good or is good with wood. So make sure also you just keep that with you. Your if your mom is here, there's a grandmother stepping forward. Is your mom living?
Yes, she is. Actually, my mom is Dorothy.
Oh my God. Wow.
It's me.
Hello. But then grandmother is stepping forward.
Yes.
Just let you know that she's also here. Denise, what is with it's like a butcher block table? There's something. Why does your grandmother? Everyone keep talking about it. A piece of furniture that was made, or was like specifically made for somebody.
Well, my husband made a butcher block cutting board at one time. That might be it.
Denise, that is so it. I love that your grandma is giving that as a validation. That is so cool. And what's not cool is that 5:45, I got to take a break. So Denise, thank you so much for letting me do this for you. Give you a lot of love, and you have a great night. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Denise, and
Bye.
we'll be right back.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium with Coach Elix. I'm going to go right to the next caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
This is Faith.
What was it? Faith?
Faith, Faith.
Yes.
For Faith.
Faith. Yeah. Faith. Oh, I thought that's what I said. Faith. Right? Faith.
Yeah.
Faith. Bear with me, Faith.
He's drinking today, or something's going on.
Hey, Faith, I got all your loved ones chatting with me, so I'm surprised I can get anything out. So, first of all, I love the name Faith. And secondly, let's just check in. So, Faith, there is there's several people here, but there's a guy, a dad energy that steps forward. And is your father crossed or here?
Yeah, he's crossed.
A father, I thought it was your dad, steps forward, and someone keeps talking about the heart. Like, I feel like there's a bad heart. Did somebody in spirit that's connected to you, dad, mom, grandmother, did somebody have, like, it almost feels like I drop, like something happens to me, health-wise or heart-wise. Does that make any sense?
There was a little bit with my dad, but my mom, who is still here, has a heart thing.
Got it. So just know that why your father brings that up, Faith, is just to let you know that him and everybody else in spirit are just watching your mom and doing whatever they can. Did you at some point like do diary or write?
Yeah, I've written some things to him, more like notes that I put places.
You mean for your dad?
Yeah.
You know, I know that's a random thing that you may say, why would he bring that up? It's just one of those things, that specific things that to make sure you know it's him. Did he die 60s or younger, or was he older?
Yeah, he was 63.
Oh, so I thought so. I was going to say, because if he's older, then there's another guy coming in. He was like 60s died. So it's making sure you know it's dad. And Faith, the E, Elizabeth or Edward, E name. First name, middle name, last name. Somebody's connected to you that your father's given me as a validation. I keep getting E. And I also keep getting, I don't know where you're located, but I keep getting south, like Florida, down Florida. Does someone live there? Is there a connection to you to Florida?
No, not Florida.
So, Faith, it could be Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, but there's something down south, but it also feels like it's no, it's Florida. It feels like it's a Disney trip, years ago, something around Disney. So make sure you keep it with you. And also, why does your father keeps talking about the birth? The birth. I've never heard someone in spirit actually say it that way. Since he's been crossed, has there been, or did he just miss out on a baby being born? Or was there a like?
Yeah, I had a baby girl a year ago.
Wow, oh my God! Wow, I love that he wants to make sure. Did you say 1 year ago?
Yeah.
Wow. I love that he wants to make sure you know that he knows. And there is a connection with the flower name, like Lily or Rose or somewhere connected to you. I don't know if this is living, crossed, but I can't think of any other flowers that are like a lily or a rose besides that, but or violet. There's something flower. And he also keeps bringing me the flower to your daughter. But is this your second child?
No, it's my first.
You didn't lose a child?
No.
It's interesting that he keeps saying two. Maybe he's giving some inside information, Faith, that a second's coming.
My sister had a boy, so there could be two grandchildren.
Oh, got it. She only has one?
Yeah. Well, she's pregnant with another one, too.
Oh, my God. There's so much going on here, Faith, that your dad's giving. So it's just a great validation. Make sure you keep that flower name. I don't know what this is, but your father won't let this go. And there's also like media, like karaoke or someone radio or something was in the like something was like I don't know how to say this, Faith. Something was in the newspaper or media or a DJ? There's nobody that connected to you that used to do something like a DJ or in the media?
I don't think so.
Your father said yes. Yes. You know what it feels like? It feels like it's a announcement or some kind of dedication. That's what it feels like. It feels like if someone like was in the fire department or police department, that they would get some kind of dedication. That's what it feels like. So make sure you just keep that with you, Faith, and just know that your children, your daughter, and I say children because your father's talking about grandkids, are being looked after, and how much he loves you. And Ava, Anna, who's the A? This A connection. It felt like it was one of the kids. So like your sister, I don't know who this is. First name, middle name. Just make sure you keep it with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. I got to leave you with that, Faith, because I'm running out of time. Lots of love to you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Denise?
Denise? Is that what I said?
Oh, yes.
Did you hear me? That's what I said? No, that's what you said, Denise. Spirit is way crazy today.
I was so sure.
Denise, Ryan, Richard, Robert. Who's the R? Why do I keep getting the R connected to you? First name, middle name, last name, living, crossed, really strong R name. It's not like a Ryan connected, and there's an M too, like Michael or Mary connection.
Mary, I'm not sure about the R, though.
Who's Mary?
My mother and my grandmother, both of them.
Well, I was just going to say your mom and your grandmother. Wow. Are both in spirit?
They are.
Wow. So now your mother and grandmother are looking at Roger. Who's they are. They're screaming at me. I'm like, I'm doing my best with your daughter. Just make sure you know sometimes how this works. As soon as we hang up, you're going to get the R. But there's a really, I swear, Denise, it's Richard. Richard, Rocco, there's an R. So just make sure you keep it with you. Dad is also in spirit?
Yes.
Your father, steps forward. Well, there's a lot in spirit. I just heard your father say, Denise, paving the way. I don't usually get these sort of analogies, but your father, because at first, my normal thing is like, are you talking about like a driveway, like something's being paved? But no, your father's saying that whatever is going on with you, let me say it this way. He's always in front of you and paving the way for where you need to go. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
And he just said, especially or specifically now, because this is a crossroads. I don't know what's going on with you, but there's something going on.
Okay.
I love Denise. Okay, yeah. Stephen, I don't know something's going on, but clearly he does. There's something, there's change going on, Denise. So keep that with you too. Something is shifting, something's changing. The R could also be a place. It could be a street name. It could be a restaurant. It could be
yes. Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, who's connected to Richmond?
Oh, I was thinking of moving there.
Oh my God, Denise. Talk about dad paving like in front of you. I knew I was getting rich. Richard. Wow. Denise, how cool is that? Not only your loved ones in spirit, but how cool is it how connected you are? Incredibly connected. And unfortunately, I got to stop because I'm out of time. Denise, thank you so much for allowing me to do this, and a lot of love to you.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Denise. And listen, I'd love to keep going with everybody. I can't because the show's over. Elix, tell everybody how they can find you if there's anything you want to say.
They can find me at Coach Elix. And yes, there's something I want to say. I want people to tune in Friday at 1 p.m. Get a grip with Coach Elix.
I'll be there.
you'll be there.
And I'll be the
so
co-host.
Will Mark.
And Mark will be here too. So,
yes,
make sure you check into it. Your show is fantastic, as well as Mark's is before mine, 3 to 5. So tune into Mark's Jukebox. And for Jane and Paula and Carrie and Denise, Faith and the other Denise, it's pretty cool, right? That I remembered all the names. Mark's giving me a peace sign.
I just want to say before we go, we have 2 minutes, that the show Friday is titled "From Passion to Invention: How Ideas Become Reality." So
that alone just wants to make you listen.
That's right.
Seriously. So
wow.
You can find me under Stephen the Medium. Check my website out, because the stuff that I have to offer is I make brownies, I make cakes. I'm just kidding. In there is pretty phenomenal. I just did a Whisper in a Note today. It was, actually I did 2, and it was incredible. One of the feedback from this woman that I did Whisper in a Note from her mom was extraordinary. She started off the email saying she can't stop crying because her mother wrote this note. And I said, I know she wrote this note. She dictated it to me. So if you want a reading, if you want to whisper in a note, if you want a past lives reading, if you just want to spend an hour with me chatting, we can do that too. But you can find me at Stephen the Medium. Next week, me and Elix will be missing because we will be away, so we won't be on next week. But make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, because you'll see us doing some lives probably in Puerto Rico.
That's right.
And I'm invisible.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. You're not here either?
Well, I have a Facebook page, but I'm not all over the internet like you gentlemen are.
But people can find you 3 to 5 on Wednesdays, right? Mark's Jukebox.
Yeah, I am.
And I'm gonna end this because the party's gonna start. We're heading over to Mark's mama's house, Miss Ellie.
I'm hungry.
And I'm hungry too.
Yes.
So all right, lots of love to every
Bye,
one of you,
everyone.
and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.